Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw tips and tricks. Pretty cool little graphic, pretty easy to make. Draw a perfect square by holding down the control button. Rotate it 45 degrees. Get your shape tool and grab that node while holding down the control button, and we'll only do that node. If you don't hold down the control button, it'll do them all. There's several ways to do this part, but I'm going to go and make it like 36 points. And I'm going to go to object and convert the outline to an object, and I'm going to left click, right click. Now I've got to go to object and break the curve apart to make those two lines separate. Now we're going to take this, we're going to go to effects and contour. I'm going to grab the outside one and I'm going to contour the outside 1/4 inch. I'm going to grab the inside one now and contour to the inside 1/4 inch. Now I'm going to break the contour apart. I'm going to take a 2-point line. This is pretty important right here to go from that node to that node. That's going to be our rotation point. I'm going to go ahead and Control G to group it, Control D to duplicate it, and then rotate it from the center of our new line. And I'm going to rotate it 45 degrees. Now I'm going to take this one, Control D, double click on the rotation and put it on the center and rotate it a negative 45 degrees. We don't really need this one except for this shape. So I'm going to set my nudge factor on something like 5, no, maybe 10 inches. I'm going to take my Smart Fill tool and fill that in. I don't need this left shape anymore. And I'm going to go through here now and take my virtual segment delete key, holding down the Alt key, and just cut out these other lines. And see, there were so many different ones, it doesn't really work. Now what I'm going to do is take my Alt key, hold it down, and cut out these lines. So now I can take my Smart Fill tool and fill that in and nudge it out of the way once. And I get that right there. Now I'm going to hit delete and delete those. I'm going to nudge these back, and I'm going to nudge this back over. And really, I still need a line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make no fill and right click. For some reason, it left a flat edge, but it doesn't really matter. I'm going to draw a line from there to there and make sure it's on that node. Now I can turn these back to blue or whatever color you want. And what we're going to do a little different here just to see how it looks. That one is still selected. We're going to grab our interactive fill tool. I'm going to swipe down and I'm going to put darkness in there. Maybe a little bit more dark. Now I'm going to grab this side and I'm going to put, you know what, I'm going to go the opposite way. I'm going to put darkness in the top. That doesn't really look too bad right there, but let's see what it looks like. Too much dark. So what you can do is just raise your dark panel up and you can actually slide this bar. That looks pretty good. Now I still need that line, but I'm going to group this together. And then I'm going to Control D and make a duplicate, double click on the rotation and put it in the center of that line. Now I'm going to rotate that 45 degrees. Control D, Control D, Control D, Control D, Control D. So by doing that, and now you can still see our line and you can see our red line. So just select it all and go right up here and right click, no outline. And there you have it. Wow, when you put the black box on it, it really makes it stand out nicely. Anyway, hope that gave you a little inspiration, and I really like that. And thank you for watching.